Hi, I'm Amy and this is my first video. So I'm sitting in here in my car just about to go into work, and I thought I would share some stuff because I've been posting to my Facebook a little bit about a few things that I've been really heavily involved in. Number one being the Wounded Warrior program for the Air Force and our new office. And then number two being this new nonprofit that I've been helping out with their social media called Breaking Taboo, which is trying to break the stigma around talking about mental health. And then the third one is the MLMs that I've gotten involved in. Beachbody, I got involved in that about 2012 or 2008, I think it actually was. And then Rodan and Fields, the other one. And so the reason that I wanted to talk about these three things is because they all kind of just go together. Is that I started working in the Wounded Warrior office a lot because, as a lot of you guys know, I suffer from depression and PTSD. So I wanted to kind of help out other people who were maybe going through the same thing that I was. And I was lucky enough to get hired into that office so that I could work with it, and it's been incredibly rewarding. So the next thing was I tried to reach out a little bit more in order to get experience for my psychology degree and to apply to grad school at the end of this year. And I got involved with Breaking Taboo, and we've been working really hard trying to use our social media as much as possible to kind of break that stigma around talking about mental health. And then I realized that I really need to start talking about my mental health a lot more if those two things are things that I find important. So if I want to be able to help wounded warriors, I need to be able to tell them my situation. And if I expect other people to tell their stories and break the stigma around mental health, then once again, I need to be willing to tell my story. And so I started thinking a lot more about my mental health and when was it good and when was it the best. And that was probably back, at the beginning of my career around 2007 or 2008. And I had just gotten involved in the Beachbody program, and I was doing Insanity, and I was really enjoying it. And I don't think that it was completely about the company itself. I think it was more about me doing something for myself. So when I started to do Insanity, I noticed that I started to feel really, really good. And so I got more involved in it, and I started working on it a lot harder, and I just felt better. So I decided that I was going to get involved in it again. And besides that, the company itself is great. It introduced me to Shailene Johnson, who is just so motivational and so positive and so smart and so open and transparent about her own issues in life that I wanted to kind of emulate that. The company itself talks about positivity and helping each other out and working together, which of course is because it's an MLM. Everybody always worries it's a pyramid scheme, but while it is pyramid shaped, so are most of our jobs in the military, in the real world, out there, everywhere. There's a lot of people at the bottom and a fewer people at the top. And what does that make? That makes a pyramid. So I decided to get back involved in that. I've gained a little bit of weight over the last few months, and I have not been eating well. I haven't been taking care of any of the things that I need to take care of. I'm finally kind of in a good place with my psych doc talking about a lot of things, and I wanted to get the rest of my life in order, which includes my fitness, and which includes just cleaning up a lot of stuff. I'm ending my final class for my psychology degree, and so now's a good time. And then I just wanted to look beautiful. So I started to do Rodan and Fields, which, as you can see, maybe my lashes are getting incredibly long. I love it, and my skin is starting to clear up. I don't have as much of the dark spots that I used to have, especially on my forehead, and I'm hoping that some of those wrinkles might start to clear up, but who knows. So I'm just working really hard on myself, and that's it. So I'll tell you a little bit more later. I'm gonna go and take my Vietnamese DLPT and hopefully make some more money. Later, guys. Bye.